Jennifer Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen, star of Hunger Games. I got to ask you, being a part of any film, and you have some experience being part of pre-existing franchises like X-Men. You know what it's like to have fan expectation, but I got to imagine coming into something that is such a culture phenomenon like Hunger Games must be a completely different experience. What's this been like for you?
Great, because I'm a fan as well. I was a huge fan of the books, and it's exciting to see when you're making something, and then hype is the worst thing that could ever happen to a movie, and we have a lot of it, so that's a stinger on that end. But no, I mean, it's exciting. People are excited, and that's fun.
Now, I got to imagine too, understanding what the story is, the physical challenges in this film is probably bigger than any you've ever had. Talk a little bit about what you did physically to get ready for this and the training you had to do.
I had a lot of training. I had archery, hand-on-hand combat, free running training, and then just straight running training because I run like an idiot. So I had to just get trained how to sprint. And climbing, tree climbing, rock climbing, like whatever it's called where you jump from boulder to boulder. I forgot the name of that kind of training, but I had a lot of it.
What was it like for you? Because you get to work, and a lot of the girls wrote into us to ask about this, but working with guys like Liam and Josh, what were they like working with in this film?
They're brilliant. I mean, they're smart, they're funny, they're everything that you imagine that they would be. They're hard workers, and they're funny and nice and down to earth, and I couldn't imagine anybody better to work with than them.
When you're talking about a franchise that's this big and you have this kind of expectation roll into it, do you think for someone like you, because you've worked in smaller films, you've worked in films like X-Men, having that pre-existing expectation, how does that change your approach to a film when you're coming up to it?
It can't. It's something that you're aware of. You're an idiot if you're not aware of it, but you have to block it out because it'll drive you nuts.
Now, we took to our social channels and asked people what they would like us to ask you. And Sarah Perrin asked, one of the questions for you was, knowing how many fans of that the book has and how much we all love the Hunger Games, is it hard to live up to the fans' expectations knowing that we already love it so much?
Well, we're all fans. I mean, everybody that made that movie is fans. The director, me, everybody at Lionsgate, the movie was made by fans.
Now, when you're talking about, when you have this film that already has so many fans, like you're already mentioning, what can the fans of Hunger Games, the books, look forward to in the film? Why are they going to love this film?
Because our number one priority was to keep the integrity of these novels intact in the book. I mean, we all, like I said before, it was made by fans. We love Suzanne's novels. We didn't want to change them. We didn't want to make them, we wanted everything to be what you read is what you get.
Well, Jennifer, listen, congratulations on the film.
Thank
We're
you
so
much.
excited to have it on AMC screens, and we can't wait to see you in them. Thanks again.
Thank you so much.